Right, so here's 5 reasons why you should blog every single week. Number 1, SEO, your search engine optimization. Google loves new and fresh content, and if you can spend the time that's needed to research the keywords, optimize the titles, and put a really well thought out original piece of content together that's not just mass produced for the sake of it, that actually has real value to it, then you're going to find that your rankings on Google will start to naturally increase and you'll start to get more traffic. Number 2, the second thing is that once you've got that new traffic, the second thing that's an advantage is you can put throughout that blog, peppered all the way through it, you can put your lead magnets in there where people will, in exchange for their name and contact number and email address, get some valuable piece of information from you, i.e., video series, a white paper, an ebook, a PDF guide, or something that's going to help them with the problems that you know that they face. The third thing after that is the content that you've written can be broken down into lots of other pieces of social content. So you can turn that written blog into a video like this. You can turn that written blog into lots of small micro pieces of content for social media. You could record it onto an audio and you've got a podcast. So that content can be broken into lots of other pieces of content that you can then start to share across social media. The fourth thing, I'm just trying to remember, the fourth thing then would be training. You've got new team members that's becoming that's just due to start. Then you've got a real big archive of articles that you write in that talks about what you do, the services that you provide, the known problems that your clients face. You can literally give your team your blog and say, go and read that as part of your training. And that's going to give you a lot of the answers to the questions that you're going to get asked when you're selling or teaching or working with people who are our target customers. And then the final thing, the fifth thing, is sales. So when you're reaching out to a company or an individual and you've got a valuable piece of content that solves a problem that they face, you can send it to them on LinkedIn through a direct message, not in a spammy way, but in a way that shows value. And it could be things like where you're sending an email or a DM that says, hey John, I've just been reading your blog post, or I've been reading your LinkedIn post or your latest article or whatever it may be about this. And it actually reminded me of an article that we wrote that actually talks about some of the same problems and how we've overcome them in the past. And I think you might hopefully find it interesting as well. Here's a link to it. Now, there's loads of different things that you can do, and there's just 5 reasons why you should be blogging every single week. Doing it once a month, as a minimum should be once a month, but if you could do it once a week, if you could do it 2, 3, 4 times, if you could do it every single day, I guarantee the types of business that you're going to start to be winning you'll have a whole new problem in your hand. You'll have too much work, and you'll be phoning me and saying, hey John, everything that you've told us to do, we're doing it, and now we've got too much problems. We've got another problem, so we've got too much money coming in, and the taxman's want to take it off of us. And I can show you some people who can help you with that as well. But put these things into practice. 5 things that you can do to start getting real benefits from your blog and why you should blog.